Welcome back to training number 10 on the Youth Services website. For this training, we will be working under the Individual Activities tab, which is the fourth tab down on the left-hand side. This tab is not used a lot in the collection of data within our sites because most of our information is about group activities versus individual activities. But I do want to take time to give a training on this since it is a tab that is on the Youth Services website, and for the fact that you may have to use it at some time. Now, an example of when this individual activities tab would be used is if you had a student who is in your after-school program and is in the science club after school, and he does a science project and it ends up winning a lot of awards and he ends up going on to a state level. But he needs a little extra assistance from one of the science teachers who's an expert in the school, so he might have some one-on-one individual activity time to get ready in preparation to go to an advanced level. So after that description, we are going to add an activity. And the service name, we are going to add Science State, because he made it to the state level. And this is actually a non-21st century activity. He started out in the science program, but now at this level, when he's getting individual activity participation, it's no longer at the 21st century activity level. It might be at a state level. So we are going to save and proceed. And we are going to categorize it as tutoring, actually mentoring. We are going to have mentoring. And the student population here, we are going to put other because this student doesn't really fall into any of these categories. We are just going to say Science State student. And it is in science. That is the related subject area. And we're going to go back to the top and we're going to save and proceed. Now, the staff member that we are getting assistance from is our science teacher and Professor Plum is the name, and we are going to assign, he is the lead staff person helping out. We are going to return to our general information page. We have no partner for this activity. Our location, they have been working in room 222, which is a science lab. And service description, we're going to have a description. Mr. Plum is helping his science student with a state project. And we are going to return. And we are going to go back to our activities list. And we will see there we have it added, that we have our Science State project. Now, record for all dates. We are going to actually add the date. He just worked with the student at one time, and so the staff was Mr. Plum, Professor Plum, and it was just today on April 10th that he worked with the student, and it was for 60 minutes. And then we would add the student's name, and we're going to look under the B's because it was Bob Bear that he helped. And then we are going to add a record. And then it has the information below. And if we had to edit it, we would edit it there. And so we're going to go back up here. And we're going to go back to our individual activities. And we're going to click on Science State. And we will see that the participant was Bob Bear, and this is the date that he helped him, and this is for how many minutes. So it gives specific breakdown of exactly what individual activity was going on. So this concludes the individual activity portion of the training.